I hope now you all are ready for the demo. So everyone please log into your machine and then we can continue with the new database creations over the Azure portal. As we have already installed the MariaDB 10.2 on our on-premises in this virtual box, and then now we can go for the creation onto the Azure portal. Okay. So once you will click on the Hamburg menu, everyone please follow it. So click on the Hamburg menu and go to the new resource. So create a resource. So once you will click onto the resource, it will open the new page. Over there we are going to create, and here if you can see in the back left side we have a database. So by default MySQL and Postgres you can see here, but MariaDB is not there. So you need to search in the marketplace like the MariaDB. So Azure database for MariaDB, click onto that. So here we have a platform where you want MariaDB on Linux you want, or Ubuntu you want, or you want on the Windows. So accordingly you can choose it, and then based on that you are able to connect to the MariaDB. So let me go to the Azure database for MariaDB server, and then I can click onto the create Azure database for MariaDB server. Once I will click onto that, it will ask you the resource, which resource you want to create. So as you all have already resource created in the previous topic, when we are talking about the network and the resource, so you can choose that existing resource. Like in my case, I am going to use the DBT resource. If you want, you can create a new resource, no problem. Give the resource name and you can create it. Because you all have the admin privilege on your cloud account, which is assigned to you for this training. So based on that, you can choose. And then here it is asking you the server name. So you can give the server name anything what you want. But make sure caps lock is not allowed. So always make the server name as a small. So I'm just giving DBT MariaDB, or anything you can give the name MariaDB. And then here you can see we have an option called data source. So if you are restoring from any existing backup, then you can take the data source from the backup. But if you are not taking from the backup from there, then you can put the none. By default it is none. So suppose you are using the any other version of MariaDB into your on-premises and you are migrating from your on-premises to the cloud, that case it will help you. The alternate option is that we are able to use this, and then later on we can restore the database. So there's a alternate option. We can go for the alternate options. As of now, just we are creating the database. So here you can see this location. So as you all are aware, this is the location where data center is located. So this is basically a geographical area where the Azure data center is available. Make sure each and every data center don't support all the services. So you can choose the service based on the business need. Here you can see the East US I'm choosing. And then latest version 10.3. If you remember, we have installed 10.2 on our on-premises. Got it? So by intentionally, we have done with the lower version. So we can go for the database upgrade topic, and then we can guide you how manually we can do the upgrade. Now here, we are going to use the latest one, 10.3, which is available on the cloud. And then by default, it came to the general purpose. Of course, it depends on the how much code you want to use, how much service you want to use. You can choose it. The price will be very depend on that. Like here, you can see we have a 3 option: the basic, the general purpose, and mem. In the basic, you can use minimum 1 core and the maximum 2 core. Depend on that, price will be vary. Like here, you can see if I am selecting the basic, by default it is general, 4 core is selected. So the price you can clearly see here. Got it? So depend on the location you are, the price or the your account agreement, it will be in the dollar or euro or INR. I'm using the Indian account for Indian data signing. So that's why it is showing in the INR. Now here, if I can scroll, the price will be changed. Like you can see here, the 2 core, but minimum 2 core you need to select. Less than 2 core is not allowed if you are using the general purpose, and the maximum it allow you to choose up to 64 core. So based on that, you can easily see the price will be changing. So let me go for the just 2 core because it's a demo. So we have lots of other topic as well, so we have to utilize those, and that's where you can choose accordingly. Then if you are choosing the mem optimized, so memory will be more, but in this case the disk IO will be also more, but this is a little bit costly compared to the previous one. Just let's see the price, 9,375 I am getting for the same. And the storage, if I can reduce, like the 5 GB, just I'm taking example, so 8,653. Same configuration I am choosing onto the memory optimized, so 8653 I am getting, and here how much I will get. So let me reduce the memory and the storage also, but again you can see the price is a more. Why it happened? See, the core is the same, but yes, RAM is the more, so it is almost double RAM you are getting. Got it? Storage cost, you can see have a 7.6 is charged per GB, and here if you can choose same price, there is no change in the storage price. And if you will go for the basic, again the core you can choose the 1 core and the storage this. So the 1 core, if you are choosing on the basic, the cost will be the storage is also reduced. Got it? Because behind that the logic is simple. We don't have the geo redundancy. Got it? But whenever you are choosing either 1 core or 2 core, whichever you are choosing, geo redundancy is not there. So it means if anything went wrong in this data center, your service will be not available. So you can choose widely based on to your business need. Got it? So just for the demo, I'm taking the 2 core. It's a good enough for my service, and 100 GB storage is also good. I don't require it that much because just for the demo, but okay, let me give the 10 GB instead of that. Directly from the number I can also able to give it. So 10 GB, and the price you can see drastically changed. Got it? So based on to your business need, you can choose. Everyone, you can try to choose the basic because I have to choose the general purpose, because whenever we go for the replication or other thing, that time this service will be useful for me and I am able to guide you that. But all of a sudden you can see the geo redundancy is highlighted. So geo redundancy means recovery from regional outage or if anything disaster will happen. It means if anything went wrong into that region, still you are able to recover your database. Got it? In the disaster case or in that. So that's why the price is little bit changed. I hope it is clear to all of you. So I'm going with the 2 core, and memory I am using, you can see the 10 GB. If I am choosing the 4 core, memory I am using 20 GB. If mem optimize, if you can see the 2 core, the memory is a 20 GB. So it is just a double, and that's why the price is little bit high. I hope it is clear to everyone. Okay, go ahead and let me choose apply. So this server I am going to use with the 2 core general purpose with the 5 GB storage. Then it is asking you the admin username. So you can give the admin username, and admin username you can choose as per your business need. Whichever the username you want, you can use. You cannot use the root or admin like that. Got it? Because that is already used for the specific purpose into the cloud. It is a platform as a service, so you are not allowed or you are not supposed to use that user, because it is already used by the someone else, and that's why it's not guided to use that one. Okay, so what username I can give? Instead of that, I can give the my admin. So if I can put the my admin, it will take. Got it? And then password, you have to use your password whatever you want. But if you can see clearly, password should be minimum 8 characters and maximum it can be 128 character, and the certain rules you can use that characters and those one. Yeah, so you can read it, and password rule you can follow accordingly. Okay, so this way my service will be created. Of course, here you can see the alternate option we have at tagging. Tagging is not required at all. When we are doing the tagging, when we are using the production, date, test, for the billing purpose, it will be, or the down patching, it will help you. Then you can click on the review and create, and then you are able to do it. By default, automatically, if you can click here, so it will say that review and create. So you can choose as per your business need. Got it? And the price it is showing, this much will be the monthly charge for you, this service. Let me create it. But once you will create it, you can see here initialization, then submit in the development, and it will take 5 to 6 minutes to create the instance. Got it? So deployment in the progress. But again, you don't have the access because it's a database as a service. So it's come into the platform as a service platform. So you will get the database, but you will not get the access onto OS and other thing. Got it? So those are the things you have to keep into mind. The admin access is not given to you. Of course, root admin you all don't have, but similar like root admin, you have created as a my admin so that you are able to use. And that's way it will be really good when you are doing. So everyone, please, if anyone have question, please let me know. Yeah, meanwhile it take the 5 to 10 minutes and then we are able to do it. Now you can see your service is ready. At least my service is ready. If not your, please let me know, or I should wait for the couple of minutes you all have to complete. And once your service is ready, am I able to access from my machine? Not at all. For that, you have to give the permission. Got it? So how we can do it? For that, first thing we have to give, that is called firewall. Got it? So here, connection security, you can go and you can add your client IP. Got it? So here you can see add current client IP. So from the machine which you are connected, that is allowed. But not only that, I want, okay, anyone can connect to my machine, but like all the your 26 participant, you can connect to my machine. So I can give the 000 because I don't know your IP. So here it is saying that it's a one type of warning. Okay, it will allow to everyone to connect to your server. I said yes, it's okay. Well, just for this training, and then okay. And once you have added it, click on the save. So it will save that resource, and once resource is saved, you are able to connect to the MySQL. Got it? So for that, MariaDB, similar way. So I have created for the MariaDB. So let me go and see the couple of things. This is the my server name. So let me copy the my server name, which I am going to use for the connect. And then what is the my admin password, that also I need to copy. I have copied it, and let me try to connect. So there is a various way for connections. You can use your machine and the putty connections, or maybe from the MySQL client, or maybe from your Workbench or any third-party tool. So I am going to use a MySQL client, and for that, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to connect to my virtual box, because there we have installed my MariaDB. So let me open my terminal windows, and let me zoom it. So I can zoom little bit, and then you are able to see it. So I have given the MySQL -h, my server name. Let me put it the full screen, and then -u means username, and then we are able to connect it. So it asks them password. So I am able to connect to this machine. Of course, the naming always it give the MySQL. It's a repository they are taking from MySQL. That's why it's the same way. And then here you can see the source databases. You can see your database, which is created for MariaDB. So that's the one difference you can feel here, the log control. That is not available in the MySQL, but it is available in MariaDB. Okay. Not only that, we are able to create a database. We are able to do any task, whatever we want to do onto this MariaDB platform. Got it? So this way we are able to create the MariaDB as per our business need. Got it? Not only that, whenever we are connected to the MariaDB, there's lots of other way also. We have a third-party tools which we can use, and we are able to connect it. So the connections depend on your need. By using the MariaDB client or MySQL client, you are able to connect. That's the one way. The second way, you are able to connect via the Cloud Shell. Got it? So let me guide you that all as well. But before that, before going to the Cloud Shell, let me see my MariaDB, and we can create one database. So I'm going to create a database. And my database name is DBAT. How I can connect to the database? Again, if you can fire the command show database, it will shows you the database where you are connected. So, and all the other database. So that's way. So current database, so it will show you the current database, and those are the things you are able to do as per your business need. Got it? So make sure when you are able to do, you are able to do it. Now, there is also one way you can connect with the MySQL Workbench. Of course, whenever you are connecting to the MySQL Workbench, it will ask you again your port number, your connection name, and then you are able to connect it based on your business need. Got it? Not only that, we can also able to connect with the Azure Cloud Shell. Cloud Shell is really a good tool. It's given in the portal that you are able to use for the connection. Got it? So let me go and show you my Cloud Shell. Of course, similar way you can able to create a table, another thing, and then you are able to. So not taking on the time onto this table creation. Instead of that, we are going to portal, and then we can see how we can use it on the portal. So here you can see this is called Cloud Shell. If you will click onto there, it will open your Cloud Shell. Got it? So once it open, then you can get the Cloud Shell prompt. So that prompt we are able to connect. So it's saying requesting a Cloud Shell, then connecting the terminal, and then it's connected. Good. Now the same, whatever the user ID and password I have used over there, I am able to connect from here to save my time, and then I am able to log in. And then you are able to log in. Same work you can do whatever you want here, which database you want to connect. So this is a cloud cell. From there you are able to connect. I hope it's okay for everyone. If not, please let me know. Yeah, I will wait, don't worry. And here, let me exit from this cloud cell. Yeah, so you all, as requested, click here, and then the cloud cell prompt will come. Then we have another tool which is called Workbench. That can be also used. But before going to the Workbench, let's see here the some basic configuration. You are able to reset your password. You can able to restore database in the previous mode, delete, restart. These are the things. You can able to check the logs, the access control. So whatever you have done, those. Not only that, if any problem and other things that you are able to monitor, the parameter, whatever you want to change, that can be possible. So you are able to change the parameter as per your business need, whatever you want to do. So audit log, if off, I want to put it on, so I can do it like, and then I can save. So parameter will be automatically changed, like what you are doing into the command line, that you can do from here as well. Got it? So if you want to InnoDB CPM index enabled, I want to put on, so it can be on, and then I can save it. So whichever parameter I want to change, I am able to change from here, and that's where the configuration you can. Of course, then here you can see the alert, if anything re-alert into your database, because after the change you need to save and then you can go. So alert, if any alert in your database, that you can, server log you can check, diagnostic setting you can check, export, database health, so resource health, if anything. So this way you are able to do lots of activities, the task you can able to see. So based on the business need, you can able to do it. Not everything's from here. Yeah, there's a command prompt. From command prompt you can also able to do lots of things. The other tool is called MySQL Workbench. So Workbench is also a good tool which can help you to connect to the MariaDB. So of course, for that you need to give the server name or those other things, and then you are able to do it. So if I can go and I can edit the connection, because this is from the previous batch. So host name I need to change. Let me give my host name. So I can give the host name. So, and the port number and the username, whatever the username you have. Based on that, so in my case, I have a, whichever the username you have, you can give that username and then the port number, and then you can try your connection. Got it? So depend on your configuration, it asks you the password. If you want to save the password for next time, you are able to save it, which I don't prefer to do. So it is just saying the warning about the Workbench because the setting and other things. So ignore it, continue anyway. because this workbench is not aware about the MariaDB. It is basically for MySQL. So that's why it's just giving you the warning. And then you are able to connect it. So everyone, please try to connect. And then you can able to do. Okay. And then if you can click over there, it will open your SQL editor. From there, you are also able to do all the activity.